Justice League.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here, and you already know what time it is. It is RFL playoff time. It is finally here. We are just 11 games away from crowning our Season 4 RFL champion, man. Let me know in the chat, who do you guys think it will be? Will it be one of these guys, or will it be the other teams that are going to be competing later on as the postseason progresses? But man, big day, had to change the times. It was supposed to be from 4 to 8 for the two first games, but due to an event for me from 4 to 9, I won't be able to do those games on time. So I'll move this one to 1, and the next game will be either at 9 or 9:30. That could get changed, so make sure you guys stay posted. Want to give a big shout out to everyone who is here for the first playoff game of Season 4, and boy, should it be a big one. It's the Chicago Cougars versus the Columbus Aviators here. Two 11-5 teams going at it here in the wild card round. Let's get a look at these teams in depth. We'll take a look at the Chicago Cougars first. The Cougars coming in this game, they just made it into the playoffs by the skin of their teeth. With an 11-5 record, with a big win they got the last game of the season against the Sentinels, and it was a big help and a great push for them to get them into the playoffs. This may be a team to fear. The Aviators, they know that pretty well, and for guys who know the history of the RFL between these two teams, the Chicago Cougars are 2-0 in history against the Columbus Aviators. So the Aviators have never beaten the Cougars. The Cougars beat the Aviators earlier this season in, I believe, Week 12. Final score of that one was 21-14. And so the Chicago Cougars, they are a team that can actually be a force to be reckoned with in this league and in the playoffs. This is the second time in franchise history that they made it. The last time that they made it to the playoffs was back in Season 1. But let's get a look at the team in depth. You can see the offense. They're really solid, man. As you can see, the guy to the left leading the bunch, number 12, Slater, an absolute beast and a great field general for the offense. He's going to be a key piece for the Chicago Cougars offense. And as you can see, ranked 6th in points, 12th in yards in a game, 12th with passing, and 11th running. So this is a group that's a pretty solid offense. And if they can be consistent against the Aviators, definitely going to have their defense in some trouble. Their defense, they pride themselves on their defense. Ranked 8th in the RFL in terms of points given up, 19 points per game. 14th in terms of yards given up. We're not really going to be looking at the yards category, though, but against the pass, a really solid defense. Ranked 4th in the RFL in terms of yards given up per game against the pass. Run, though, that is something that's going to have to really step up in this game. And if you look below, 2 injuries there for the Chicago Cougars coming into this game. The right guard, I believe that's their starting guard too, Cole Madavi, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, 79 overall. That's a pretty big loss there on the line. Going to be out for 3 weeks with broken ribs, and then also a really big loss at the bottom there. Langley, one of their best outside linebackers, that veteran leadership that I was talking about, that we talked about in the podcast, that this Cougars defense needs. One of those outside linebackers is going to be gone, and so Payne, the rookie linebacker, he's going to have to step up big time in his linebacker role. And of course, you already know Woolfolk, he's going to be on his game for the defense. And so this is an in-depth look at the Chicago Cougars, and hopefully they'll come out swinging. I'm pretty sure both teams going to come out swinging here. And let's get a look at the Aviators now. With the Aviators, you got a picture here of Lynn Mayberry, and we'll talk about why in a second. But the Columbus Aviators coming in here, 11-5 record, same record as I mentioned, never beat the Chicago Cougars ever in franchise history, period, at all since the season began. And their offense, you can see kind of low in the middle of the range there, 17th in terms of points per game. They're really going to have to be on their best when it comes to passing the football. And you can see not really good at passing the football. They're ranked at 21st in the league in terms of throwing the football down the field. Running the football, however, an absolute bomb squad that can really get it done on the ground, over 130 yards per game. And so they're really going to have to rely heavily on Kingston Kinney, but I really feel this pass game needs to come up. And a big reason that I put Lynn Mayberry here, his pictures, because he's a key player. He's going to have to be a player that's going to have to take out London Lions, their best receiver on the offensive side of the ball. If he can do that, and along with some help with also the rookie, DeKing Armstrong, to try to lock up Contavious Henderson, this is going to be a game that I feel that the Aviators can pull off and get their first victory against the Chicago Cougars at the biggest moment, for any team right now. They want to progress into the next round, in the divisional round of the RFL playoffs. So this is the guy that's really going to have to step up. You can look at the defense. You can see the defense ranked 4th. Both teams ranked 4th in terms of points allowed per game. I don't even know how that's possible. They should have had one of them, I guess, 3 or 4, but I guess they're tied up. So this is a pretty even defense here for both sides. It may be a defensive game. Maybe it won't be as high scoring as we are thinking, but you can see this offense against the pass. They too are really good against the pass, ranked 7th, and against the run 15th. So in the middle of the pack against the run, both of these teams are going to have to step up and shut down the run. And I think that because of this, when you look at it, since both teams' defenses aren't too great running the football, I really think that the Aviators kind of got a slight advantage, not only because they have home field advantage, but because they are more successful running the football. And if they can be successful running the football here today against the Chicago Cougars in this playoff round, then that's going to be a huge victory for the Aviators for sure. And, nothing better than getting your first win against a team that you historically have lost to. It's only been 2 times that these two teams have met, but this is the first time ever in franchise for both of these teams that they are going to be meeting in the playoffs. And without further ado, done enough talking about both teams. You already know what time it is. It's time for the wild card round, guys. I'll be back in a minute setting up this game right now. Let me know in the chat, who do you think is going to win this game? Let me get the score prediction and everything. I just want to see who is really anticipating the outcome of this game, see who's going to move on to the divisional round. Do you think the Cougars are going to be 3-0 against the Aviators, or will the Aviators actually get their first win in the biggest game that these two have met up in? Let me know in the chat, and I'll be right back. Wish I had some music to ride off to here, but didn't upload that into these overlays, so I'll be back in a minute. You guys know what time it is. RFL playoff time. Got the little overlays there on the side there to look a little bit different for the playoffs. And man, this is going to be a huge game. Who is going to advance to the divisional round? Will the Cougars go 3-0 against the Aviators? Or will the Aviators here at home change the way things have been going since these two teams have been meeting up. And also another thing Justin pointed out to me a while back, the first ever game in the RFL was the Aviators versus the Cougars, and the Cougars absolutely dominated the Aviators in that game 52-12. Hopefully in this game, in this playoff game in the AFC, they can change the way things have been going with these two meeting up. And here's a look at the wild card round that we got going on in the AFC. And in the first week, we already got the Chicago and Aviators game going on right here, but can't wait for that Sentinels and Conquistadors game to come up later. That's going to be on Sunday. Those times may change as well, so make sure you guys stay posted for that. Without further ado, these guys fired up on the sideline, ready to get going. The Aviators looking to receive the football and get off to a hot start. Who's ready for some RFL playoff football here to start out the postseason? I sure am. Ball's on the tee. Chicago Cougars looking to kick this one off, and the ball is on its way down the field, and the Aviators going to field it at the 9. A little bit of a short kick, gets it out past the 30, and the Aviators are going to get their offense out on the field at the 32-yard line. So we talked about him before, leading this offense, Russell Rennis. 24 touchdowns, 10 interceptions during the season, over 4,000 passing yards for the Columbus Aviators. Looking to come up with his biggest win, I would have to say probably of his career, if he can get it. This will be the first time they'll be able to take down the Cougars, and couldn't have done it in a better place here if they can get it done at home here in Ohio. 1st and 10, the very first play action, looking to try to go down the field. It's a strike, and it is incomplete. Try to get it down the field there to, I believe, Andrew Glover, and he could not haul it in, but that's a great way to start the game with some confidence. Here's a look at this Aviators offense of Columbus, As we talked about, this is an offense a little bit struggling in terms of throwing the football, and they start out with a bomb down the field. Doesn't work out, but best believe they're going to be looking to take some shots with that statement. 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. They run the football, and as I talked about, this is the group that is going to get it done here today. Kingston Kinney able to plunge forward for a great gain, 11 yards on the carry. 1st and 10 for Columbus. And this is exactly what the Chicago Cougars defense has to stop here today if they want to get this victory and advance as the underdogs to the divisional round. They have to find a way to shut down Kingston Kinney. Just an absolute great power back with some speed on him as well. And we'll have to see what happens here on his new set of downs. They try to run it in a much better outcome as Kinney gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's a look at this Cougars defense. As I talked about, the run game ranked 25th in the RFL. They have to stop Kingston Kinney. That has got to be the key to this game. The Chicago Cougars got some great playmakers there without their starting linebacker, as I talked about, Langley. And so we'll have to see what the backup's going to do in his role as the offense continues to move down the field. 2nd and 10 here for the Columbus Aviators. Going to look to pass, throws, hits on the slant, and he is taken down just a yard short of the first down. He connects with Armin Holland for 9 yards. Want to give a big shout out to everyone that is here, man. This is a big game. Definitely looking forward to this, living up to the hype. The first game of the postseason of Season 4. Let me know who you guys got in the chat. And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more RFL action. Kadron Lusk checking into the game for the first time here today. And he's able to get the first down as he's able to get that draw wide open across the middle. Offensive line did a great job there. And Kadron Lusk able to move the chains. Aviators starting off with a good drive so far, looking to try to get some points. There's a handoff. Kingston Kinney trying to go up the middle to get what he can. Looks like he's going to get about 2 yards on that carry. They give him 3. It's 2nd and 7. As the Aviators now going to line up shotgun. 3 receivers out wide to the right, and they try to run with Kadron Lusk. Good tackle made there. And this is going to be the linebacker that's going to be coming in, stepping in for Langley. It's Devasia Miller. We've seen him on the field a few times during the regular season. Made some pretty big plays, but now got a larger role, going to be playing the majority of this game. Really going to have to step up. The 76 overall at USC, 27 years old. They look to pass, and he's almost sacked. Gets rid of the football, but either way, that is a stop by the defense. It's 4th down, and at the 35-yard line, the Aviators looking to try to hit this 50-plus yarder, most likely. Yep, they are setting up the field goal unit. Let's see if he can knock this one down from 52 yards out. Patrick Pearson, look, they fake it, and it is a 1st down, pulling out all the stops here at the start of this game. It actually works out. Jack Winkler, I said Jack Winkler, that's the quarterback for the Barons. Always mix them up. But Malcolm Winkler, the tight end, gets the 1st down just by an inch. And that's a great way to start out this playoffs. This guy's recording the sky. What happened to the replay on that? Jesus, a little glitch there, but that was an amazing trick play that just worked out by the skin of its teeth. But 1st down, they look to run, and that is blown up. A little bit way too slow on the handoff. The transaction just took too long. And Marvin Woolfolk, he gets there, and that's a 3-yard loss for the Aviators. Another look at this one. Is taking too long to cross his face to get that handoff. And Woolfolk, he knows it's a run. Just goes straight there for the back, and that's going to be a big loss of 3 yards to push back the Aviators. And the Aviators now facing a 2nd and 13 at the 33-yard line. Going to run the football again here. Kingston Kinney breaking tackle, still on his feet. He is still on his feet, goes down at the 27-yard line. A great run, picks up 6 yards on the carry. Took a couple of Cougar defenders on a ride there. And it's 3rd and 7 now for Columbus.
Let's go.
Big 3rd down here for the Aviators. Not sure if they're going to go with another trick play after that first one. But here goes Rennis looking to pass. That one almost intercepted going the other direction. But nobody opened. Absolute clamps by the defense for the Chicago Cougars. As we said, this is a group that's really good against the pass, ranked 4th. And they're going to have to settle for a field goal anyway. But at least they're going to be in a much closer range than 52 yards out as they were before. Almost picked off right there by Tevin Thibodeau. And the Aviators looking to knock this one down from the 27-yard line. This one's going to be a 44-yarder. Kick is up, and it is good. The Columbus Aviators on the board first, 3-0, with 8:41 left to go in the first quarter. Still a lot of football left to go here in the postseason. Aviators and Cougars going at it. And here goes the kickoff as the Aviators knock this one down the field, and that one's not even going to be returnable in the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Cougars going to come out and take over at the 25-yard line. And leading the offense on the field, number 12, Rob Slater. Man, had a monster year this year. 32 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, but over 4,300 passing yards this year. And he is the main reason on why they have even made it to the postseason. He's had some great play. Sometimes he hasn't been too consistent, but when he's on, he is on, and he's looking to lead this team to the promised land into the divisional round with an upset here over the Aviators. Their first play, they're going to run the football, and he should have cut that one up the field. Great tackle made there by, I believe, Ben Starks Jr., a rookie, not a rookie, a 2nd-year safety, a submitted draft player last season. And there's an in-depth look at this Chicago Cougars offense. This offense, 6th in the RFL, passing the football and running the football just about even, 11th with the pass, and 12th with the pass, 11th with the run. And there they go, looking to run the football again, getting to the outside. It's Marcus Knight, nasty juke move, and that's a 1st down. Spin move doesn't work, and that's 14 yards for the rookie running back. What a run right there by Marcus Knight. Just does a great job faking out this defender. Look, goes in a little bit, dips back out, and he just never had a chance of making that tackle. 1st down for Chicago. A great job also using that speed to outrun the defense. You can see just a great setup on Rudolph there. Safety just never had a chance. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. Bunch formation for Chicago. Rob Slater looking to pass for the first time today. Wide open across the middle for a first down is Tavon Bryson. Tavon Bryson, his first catch of the day, good for 13. Just sits across the middle here on this spot route, and there's just nobody there in that zone defense. A good job reading that. He already knew that they had 4 guys across the middle of the field there in the second level of the defense, and all those guys were spread out. Nobody in the middle. Just a quick read over there by Slater to get it right in front of him. Nice first down for the Cougars. They're starting to move down the field. Pistol formation. Going to hand it off to the outside. Great job by the pursuit of this Aviators defense. And this is the type of pursuit that they are going to need to shut down the run game. Now, this run defense and the run offense isn't as prolific as theirs, but still going to have to find a way to keep this run game not as successful, something that they haven't been able to do too well this season. But look at this. It's a sack by the Aviators. That's going to be Brennan Gabriel, the linebacker, able to take down Slater. He was going back way too far, and that's going to bring up a very long third down for Chicago here. He's trying to look down the field, trying to buy himself some time. Pressure was closing in, but instead of rolling out, he should have just stepped up in the pocket. And now that's going to make it an extremely long third down here. It's 3rd and 23. See if they can convert this.
Here we go.
Safety's rotating here. He'll look to pass, throws, he's got a connection, and he won't have a first down. Well short, brought down at the 49-yard line. The Cougars punting this one away. Good defense by the Aviators, and here goes a punt. Pretty solid punt, gets him inside the 20 at the 18-yard line, and we'll get a look at the Aviators offense once again. It was a good drive by the Aviators on their opening drive of the game. Unfortunately, could not end up in 6 points, but they did get some points out of it, a field goal, and a great fake on the field goal earlier to help keep them able to move down the field. Didn't get to 6, as I mentioned, but they were able to get some points because of that play. But here goes Russell Rennes, steps up, almost throws an interception. That's the second time he's almost picked off. He's 1 for 5 right now, only 9 yards passing right now for the offense of the Aviators. And so, as I mentioned, you're already seeing this pass defense showing its colors here, making it difficult for the Aviators offense to throw the football where they struggled this season. Here they go with some play action, throws over the middle, and it's almost intercepted again, 2 times back-to-back. And it's now 3rd down for the Aviators. And this is exactly why I felt that this may be a bit of a defensive game, because the Aviators not too good passing the football, and they need to pass the football against a really good pass defense. And so I don't think the Aviators are going to be able to put up too much points maybe against the Cougars. And because of that, their defense is really going to have to step up. Here goes a shot down the field, and just a little bit overthrown, incomplete, but still great coverage. Russell Rennes, 1 for 7 against this defense. And so an incompletion brings up 4th down, and the Aviators punting it away. This is a great punt. This one goes way in the back of the end zone for a touchback. That's going to stand as an 82-yard punt, but they definitely had to win on their side, helping them out. So the second appearance here for the Chicago Cougars, down by just a field goal, 3-0 as they get started at the 20-yard line. Under center here, Rob Slater. 2 receivers out wide to the left side. They'll run it to the right, though. Nasty spin move, and there goes a first down. Andre Tomlinson able to move the chains. And where I feel that both of these teams are going to really have their best success in this game is running the football. And so I really feel this should be a game where it should be a lot more running than passing. We're seeing a good amount of passing to start out this game, but eventually I'm pretty sure one of these teams are going to get it. Hey, we need to run the football, and that's where we're going to have success. And you can see from the statistic on paper, both defenses really weak against the run. That's where they need to attack offensively. And it seems like that is where the Cougars are attacking. Look at this spin move. Marcus Knight. It's a foot race. Lynn Mayberry there with the touchdown saving tackle. But what a run by Marcus Knight in his first career playoff game. He has taken off. That's only his second carry, and he rips off another huge run. 1st and 10 after the great run. They're going to run the football here up the middle. Andre Tomlinson getting about 2 to 3 yards on the carry. And here's a look at this Aviators defense in depth. As I talked about, this is a group that's really going to have to stand up and stop the run, and that really comes down to these linebackers. The linebackers not as talented as years past, but they're really going to have to step up. Got some great secondary members with DeKing Armstrong and, of course, Lynn Mayberry. And as I mentioned, they're really going to have to step up with these receivers, but the ground game is what's most important. It is what's most important at this point. But here goes a run and a spin. He tried to pull off. Not going to work out there as he's taken down from behind by Robbie Havner, the defensive tackle. And that's just a 1-yard gain. It's now 3rd and 6. He'll drop back looking to pass. Steps up, throws, and he's got a completion for a first down. There goes the rookie Briggs. And that's going to be 1st and goal for the Chicago Cougars. This is a great play right here. 17 yards on the pickup. Throws it to his athletic tight end, Brandon Briggs. Man, he's just a big body tight end here for the Chicago Cougars. I mean, this guy is just absolutely humongous. He stands at 6'8", 275 pounds. Just a young guy, 20 years old, out of Citadel. And great pickup there on his first catch of the game.
Here we go.
1st and goal. They look to pass. End zone touchdown, Chicago. The Cougars are able to strike and score the first touchdown of the postseason. That's Contavious Henderson getting open on the flag route. Excellent play, excellent drive. And this is why it's just so difficult to play and game plan against the Cougars. I mean, at some point during the season, we really didn't think that this was going to be a team that was going to make the postseason. But, man, with the great play that they have with the great guy that they have at quarterback with Rob Slater, man, he can be dangerous at any moment. Sometimes he has those bonehead plays where he holds on to the football a little bit too long. But when he's on, like I said earlier, he's on. And the Cougars able to strike with a touchdown first. The extra point good. And they go up by 4. Score 7-3. Still first quarter. What's good, James Moose? Would have gave a shout out individually to everybody, but just wanted to make sure I got all the information I needed about both teams out there, so I couldn't really look at the chat as I was going. Not that great of a multitasker. But here goes the kickoff. The Aviators down now after giving up that touchdown. And here goes a great return by the special teams. Gets this one out to the 33-yard line. And let's see how the offense will respond after the return by Ziegler. Looking like an entertaining game so far. Thought it may have been to the defensive side to the point where we might not see that many touchdowns, but we get a touchdown in the first quarter or late in the first quarter. Hopefully we got many more, and I know the Aviators are looking to try to score their first of the day to try to take back this lead. But here goes a run up the middle, and an excellent job right there. Tank Flanagan, the defensive end, able to wrap him up through the block and hold that run to just 1 yard. And it's going to be key to the defense. If their run defense can stop this run offense, that is going to be the key to their success, because they already know they're doing a great job against the pass, and that just shuts down the offense completely if they can do that. Aviators, man, not looking too good for them in their first game, but still a lot of time left to go in this one, and that will most likely, and it will be, the last play of the first quarter. The first quarter of the postseason in the books for these two teams. One of these teams, will it be advancing to the divisional round? Who will it be? Will it be the Cougars or the Aviators? Let me know in the chat. So far, Cougars on top here by 4, 7-3. We're back here in, I was about to say Chicago, but we're in Ohio here in Columbus. The Aviators, the home team, trailing here by 4. facing a 3rd and 9 at the start of the second quarter. Here goes Russell Rennis, steps up in the pocket, gets it out to Lusk, and boy, does he take a big hit. That's Devasia Miller coming in. As I talked about, big role for him today for this defense, getting a lot more snaps, and he comes up big with a huge hit on Kadron Lusk as soon as he tried to cut it up the field. And all Devasia Miller has to do is just have himself a solid game just for this week. Next week, they get back Langley off the injury. Right now, man, the Cougars looking fired up. This is exactly what the fear was a little bit with this team making the playoffs. This is really a hot team going into the postseason that no team really wants to face, especially the Aviators. I know they was like, man, we never beat these guys before. They are hot. They were able to upset the Sentinels 2 times to finish out the regular season. And, I mean, if there's any team that's hot that's going to be a challenge to face, is the Cougars. And the Aviators right now are trailing here at home. And so they are trying their best to stop this offense. Right now, odds are in favor of the Cougars, doing a great job on the defensive side of the football and offensive as well. And here goes a run up the middle, and that seems to be a first down. Andre Tomlinson does move the chains, but he is slow to get up, and that's going to be a pretty big loss. And hopefully he's going to be able to return, hopefully in this game, if not next week, if they do advance. With the injury not looking too good there as Andre Tomlinson limps his way into the locker room. And now they're going to have to rely heavily on Marcus Knight, who has been having himself a stellar game so far here in this one.
Here we go now.
2nd and inches. Here's a handoff to the outside. Gets a great block. And that's a first down and then some. And that is going to be 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line in the Aviators territory. And man, I haven't called this guy's name in quite some time. Used to be the former backup to Andre Tomlinson way back in season 1 of the RFL. In case some guys forgot about him, he is still on the roster as a 3rd-string running back. Tamote McGahee making his first appearance right here today. 76 overall running back out of Stanford. Guys who don't know about him, look back at the past games. He's a great power runner. And there he is, ripping off a great run. The 1st and 10, Rob Slater looking to try to pass down the field. He's got him beat over the top. Marcus Knight to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Cougars strike again with a 43-yard touchdown pass on the wheel route to Marcus Knight. And the Cougars are coming here ready to play. Saw the mismatch. Brendan Gabriel not able to keep up with the speed rookie running back. And man, there he goes in the end zone for 6. Rudolph unable to get to him in time. And the Cougars go up by 2 possessions. Kick is up and it is good. 14-3 is the score. The Aviators are trailing big here by 11. Wouldn't say necessarily too big. They could get themselves back in this game, but you never want to get to the point where you are down by 3 possessions. So they are going to have to try to get some type of fight back with the offense here and try to get some points before this game starts to get out of hand. Still a lot of football left to go, though. It goes in the back of the end zone for a touchback, and it's time for Russell Rennis and this offense to start opening up this playbook. They do need to start still trying to establish the ground game. And I think they should try to set that up to open up the play action. And right now, I haven't really quite seen them do it. To try to get off to a hot start in terms of throwing the football down the field, and that has not really worked against this really good pass defense. Well, here they go trying to run the football. And Devasia Miller, once again, making a great play behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a yard. Well, there goes your answer right there, Bill. Hasn't been too effective in the ground game for Kingston Kinney. Ground game really hasn't been taken off too much at all here for the offense. But here goes Russell Rennis checking it down, and man, they are all over the pass here. Kadron Lusk making that catch, only picks up a yard on the play. It's 3rd and 9 for the Aviators. were in the same position the last time they were out onto the field. Russell Rennes looking to try to pick up the first down, throws, and that is incomplete. Excellent defense by Tevin Thibodeau. He was beat just by looks like a step, and he still is able to get himself together, catch up, and make the play right there on the football. That was beautiful. He had it right there in his hands. You're looking for your receiver to make that catch, though. He's got to come up with that. Had it in his hands, but still a great defensive play by Thibodeau. That's going to bring up fourth down. Aviators once again going to have to punt it away. And this one bounces off of, I believe, Knight. That's back there returning the kick. That one goes out of bounds at the 24, and the offense going to come back out onto the field. 2 back-to-back drives with touchdowns. Looking to try to make it 3 here. This offense right now is on fire. Rob Slater going to line up in the shotgun here. Hand off to Knight, who's been killing it all day today. Nasty spin move, and he gets to the outside. Almost is able to break that run. He's only carried the football 3 times, and he's got 73 yards rushing. Over 100 yards of total offense in his first half with over 11 and a half minutes in the first half. He is absolutely killing it. And it looks like he is the player that lives for these postseason moments. He is going off right now for this Cougars offense. And great touchdown saving tackle made there. Almost gave that one up. A good thing Martinez Bibbs was there to bring him down. That's the defensive end making that tackle. Play action, Rob Slater looking down the field, and it's caught. Oh my goodness, that was a great catch. How did he hang on to that? London Lions able to make an unbelievable catch in traffic in between 2 Aviators and takes a big hit. Look at this catch. Gets drilled, and he still hangs on to this catch. DeKing Armstrong playing it, but he tried to jump and swat it away, tried to time it, but just didn't time it in enough time. Just gets right by his hand, and he still hangs on to the catch after the hit. Beautiful first down for the Cougars. Schuler motioning over to the left side. We're going to run this one, trying to get to the outside to Moat McGahee, trying to bring the boom, but Brennan Gabriel brings it instead. Absolutely lights him up. A 1-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 11. You can see Coach on the sideline, amped up for the Aviators. I already talked about him being a running back that is a power back, likes to lower the shoulder. Well, I'm pretty sure he was not expecting that from Gabriel. Huge hit, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Second down shotgun. Here goes Slater looking to pass. Got some pressure. Throws it into the flats, and he is led out of bounds at the 36. He actually loses another yard on the play. It's 3rd and 12, and I think the Cougars are out of field goal range, so the Aviators are going to be looking to get a stop here. This is a big down for the Aviators, looking to try to keep this team to 0 points on this drive. This is a team that's really good when it comes against the pass defensively, so hopefully they'll step up here. Here goes Slater, checks it down, and a good tackle made there, but now they are in field goal range and still should be able to get some type of points out of this drive. And so here goes the field goal attempt from Timmy Quinn. This one a 48-yarder, and it is blocked. The Aviators are able to keep the score right where it is as the special team comes up, and man, we're seeing a lot of big plays in this first playoff game. Hopefully that'll be the momentum that the Aviators need to try to turn things around. Great block right there by the special teams, and this is what this team needs to feed off of and take advantage of. Russell Rennes has got to get this team together. They've got to look to try to take some type of shots down the field. They took one at the start of the game, but ever since then really have not tried to try this defense, and still trying to establish their ground game. Just has not been working against the Cougars. And here they go looking to run. Goes up the middle. And gets what he can. Probably should have bounced that one to the outside. Looks like that's where the run was intended to go. He had that whole right side looks like sealed. He's taken down after just a 2-yard gain at the 43. He said, how do you feel about the RFL News Instagram? Oh, yeah, I like it. Yeah, I gave the okay on it, and yeah, I think it's a great one. There goes a pass. Look at this throw in the middle. Adrian Fisher, one guy to beat 5, and he's taken down right at the 1-yard line. What a play by the Aviators. And look at that throw, though. It was about time that Russell Rennes got himself into a groove. A beautiful throw, able to find Fisher on the corner route. And he falls just at the 1-yard line. Touchdown saving tackle here. Look at this. Just brings him down a yard short. Big play right there. I honestly don't know who's going to win, and I'm not going to give my prediction. This is a good game. I just hope it's close. And whoever advances, just kudos to them. And here goes a run to the end zone. Untouched touchdown. Aviators, and we got ourselves a game. For a second, it looked like it was going to be a smooth runaway for the Cougars a little bit. They were starting to separate pretty heavily. And the Aviators get a key block on special teams, and the offense quickly strikes and capitalizes with a huge play down the field to Fisher, and it capped it off with a 1-yard touchdown run with Kingston Kenny, which will hopefully get him fired up and get the ground game moving as this game continues to progress. And the extra point is up and good. 14-10 is the score in this first half. No, this is not Madden 20. This is Madden 19. This league will be transferring over to Madden 20 once the game comes out. And we'll be, this year showing the whole process of what we do. To do that, it's a lot of work, I can tell you that. But here goes the kickoff. We'll definitely be moving on to Madden 20 for Season 5, starting next year when the next season will start. We will have the rookie series, as planned. You guys already know the plan for that. And back to the game here. Rod Slater coming back out onto the field. Look at how he's doing. 2 touchdowns, 8 for 8, 120 yards passing. Appreciate that. Is it Orun Dean? I'm going to just call you Dean, my guy. I'm having trouble there with the first name. But here goes a run up the middle. Good run. Man, what about this kid tonight? Rookie season, his first year going to the postseason, he is balling. Over 20 yards per carry on the average. He got 82 yards off of just 4 carries.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green.
I formation. And they're going to go with play action. Looks to throw wide open for a first down. And that is going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. 9 for 9 is Rob Slater. Big strike out there to the big tight end, Jamil Darby. Play action, looking to try to take a shot down the field again, but they go into the flats, and it's intercepted by the Aviators. A foot race, and I don't think anyone's going to catch him. He's getting honked, but he's separating. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Columbus. And they will take the lead. Unbelievable game so far. These guys going at it. The Aviators for a second looked like they were out of it. They get a touchdown off of the block, and the defense comes up with a touchdown of their own. Malik Rose able to pick it off as he tried to get it back to Marcus Knight, and the Aviators jump out on top in this game. Man, great job breaking on that one. Look at, I said Malik Rose, that's Mike Rose. Great pick. And here goes the extra point to put them up by a field goal. And the kick is good. And man, if you guys want some amazing simulation CPU versus CPU sliders, make sure you guys check out the video I just released earlier this week with the RFL CPU versus CPU sliders. These are the exact same sliders, and man, gameplay is amazing. Here goes the return, though. Takes it from the 8-yard line, and he's got himself a lane. Still running, and for a second there, I thought he was going to split that whole gap that he had there across the middle, but he kind of got detoured off of bumping off a few guys. But still a great return. Rob Slater coming out onto the field, though, and this is how he has been, man. Despite the interception that he threw on that last drive, he has been on target with these throws. Really been hitting his receivers in stride, just making great passes. His team's trailing, though, however, right now. And, I mean, he's really focusing on getting Marcus Knight the football, too, out of the backfield. And he is coming up huge. Why not feed the hot hand? But right now, back underneath of the Aviators by 3. Let's see if they can get themselves back on top. They'll run the football. Here goes Marcus Knight, somehow spinning his way out of the traffic. Gets to the 41-yard line, picks up 4. And this is what makes this kid so dynamic. I mean, even though Andre Tomlinson is the starting back, I mean, he's a great running back. But like, even if since he has been down, they have an amazing back right now that's on fire to back him up. And he is really getting to it. But Rob Slater looking to throw down the field, and the catch is made for a first down. Kentavious Henderson able to make the grab. 1st and 10 at the 43. I formation, and here goes a handoff to the outside. He's got a great block. He's got a first down, and he is down at the 28. At first, I thought this was going to be a defensive game, and that run puts Marcus Knight over 100 yards rushing in this first half. Just an incredible day he's having. Tamote McGahee going to check in. But, man, this game's actually turned out to be more high-scoring than I thought. Here goes a throw across the middle for another Chicago first down. Appreciate that, Gabby Smith. I want to give a big shout out to everyone that is here. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more RFL content. Man, the postseason is just beginning. The very first game of the RFL playoffs of Season 4. Get caught up on the RFL history. We got a whole playlist of our past seasons in our playlist section of the YouTube channel. Check that out. Get caught up, learn who these players are. I mean, it's been around for 4 years, a big league, a great league to be a part of. And look at this catch and a touchdown. The Cougars back on top, just striking back and forth, these guys. Unbelievable. Yeah, but also make sure you check out our website as well, relocationfootballleague.com. Gonna have to also get some money to make sure I keep that domain there. Also, if you want to support the league, go ahead, check out our Patreon. You can support us through there. We use that money to get the overlays and to make sure everything is set for the broadcast of the games and everything. Use it towards our website and all types of things towards this league to give you guys the best presentation that we can give you. And feel free to check out the Patreon and become a partner with us today. Also, we're looking for some coaches for next year, but for coaches, you got to be 18 years or older, own a PlayStation 4 and the latest Madden, which will be Madden 20 starting at the end of this season. So make sure that you're going to get Madden 20 first before you apply for a coaching job. New coaches will be hired, of course, at this point since it's the postseason, but 1st and 10 for the Aviators after they have given up a touchdown. Russell Rennis looking to pass, and that's a great catch right there by Armand Holland. Able to hang on to that one after the immediate contact, and that's a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 for Columbus. He said, tell him we need money. Yeah, man. You're doing pretty good with the Patreons that we got. Big shout out to the Patreon gang that we do have for the Relocation Football League. They help out and support. And, it'll definitely help out to get more supporters so we can bring more great content to you guys. 2-minute warning has striked here, and man, what a first half it has been. 21-17 is the score. This game shaping out to be exactly what we expected. A little bit more high scoring in this first half than I expected, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a low scoring game, not even either team touching 20 points, but you can see in that second quarter, man, they got off. 14 points scored by both sides, just going back and forth. Great competitive game. Aviators trailing still to the Cougars, looking to try to get their first win against this franchise. Here goes a pass over the middle. Kadron Luss, makes the catch gets the first down. 1st and 10 at the 42. Now here they are hurrying up with their 2-minute offense. Drop back looking to pass. Looks to throw, and that one's incomplete. Yeah, Dar, man, the Cougars doing a great job right now against the Aviators. I kind of figured it was going to be a tough game, period, for the Aviators to face off against the Cougars, as I mentioned, 2-0 against them. But not only that, I mean, this is a great team. Despite making it by the skin of their teeth, they're really great. And here goes a sack. And this is a big reason on why they are. Their defense is just so good. Marvin Woolfolk, they're going to credit him with half a sack there. That should have been a full sack for him. He clearly came in and got that sack that seemed on his own. But he lays a big one there on Russell Rennis right before he could let that ball go. And looked like he had a receiver open. He was trying to strike, just didn't have enough time. That's another thing that's so good about these sliders is, man, with these sliders, you really see the difference between how much time the quarterback has in the pocket to throw the football. Usually when you have it on default, they get a little bit too much time, and it also varies on how good the offensive line and the defensive line is. So, man, I'm proud of these sliders. Of course, you know, when Madden 20 drops, going to be looking to come up with the best possible simulation sliders for those. And I'll be trying to get on the best, try to post the best sliders that I can come up with for you guys each month that I do have that game. So make sure you guys stay tuned for those sliders if you are a simulation player. Here goes a return from the 15-yard line, and man, what a nasty juke move. Marcus Knight with the football in his hands has just been absolutely deadly. Rob Slater going to come out onto the field. He's only missed one pass, and that one pass was an interception. He's got 3 touchdown passes, 197 passing yards. This guy having himself a game. Got to continue to have himself this type of day. 1st and 10. He'll drop back looking to pass. Throws over the middle. That one incomplete. Still in the air, though, so on top of some bodies. And there's an injury on the field. So they're going to lose a key player there. That was Tavon Bryson. And now Strachey's going to have to step up. You can see it right there in the slot with the long hair. Look to set up the running back screen. And, man, you give this guy this much space, it's always a danger. Picks up a huge chunk of yards for a first down as he gets it to the 41. Second timeout called by the Chicago Cougars. 1 timeout remaining. Looking to try to score on this drive to increase their lead before the end of the first half. 50 seconds left. Still behind on their field, behind the 50, their side of the field, I meant. And look to throw. Slater makes the completion. Big hit, but he hangs on to it. Jamil Darby able to pick up 8 on the play. 225 passing yards for Slater. Man, he is having himself a day. I mean, these receivers making some big catches too. That's not an easy catch to make there. That's great coverage there. He probably should have drove on him a little bit better, but big body tight end going to break that tackle easily and picks up 8 yards. What's good, Gio? Yeah, definitely a great game so far. Shout out to Nate Flores. Appreciate you coming through. I ain't seen you in a while. Here goes. Oh, he breaks the tackle. Looks to throw. He's got the completion, but that's going to be no gain on the play. Actually loses a yard. So good job by Asa Dunn in this Columbus defense. That stops the clock at 20 seconds. They still have that 1 timeout remaining. Aviators looking to try to get this stop. This is a good job right here by Rob Slater. Tough quarterback, man. He just always seems to make plays either with his arm or just his athletic ability in the pocket from time to time, even when he's under pressure. A lot of times guys tend to knock him for sitting and running around in the pocket a little bit too much, but there does a great job. And speaking of a great job, good job by the Aviators defense, able to stop the draw play for no gain. Martinez Bibbs able to wrap him up to get that final tackle needed, and they are going to have to punt this one away. There goes the punt. Heading out of bounds to the right. goes out at the 24. Yeah, Gio, he's a pretty good balance at the quarterback, man. Just a great quarterback that's underrated, man. I remember him coming into the season for the Cougars, I believe, as a new player in the RFL, I say back in season 2. And he had himself a pretty okay year. Was able to take the spot of, I believe, Logan McAllister, who was the quarterback at the time. Took his spot in season 2. Had himself a pretty solid season. Also, last season in season 3, just didn't make the playoffs. And here, just a great, fantastic season this year in season 4. Over 4,300 passing yards, man. Over 30 touchdowns as well. So he had himself a tremendous season and having himself a great game here in the playoffs. And here goes the Aviators. With 7 seconds left on the clock. Looking, I guess, to try to get something. And that one incomplete. 4 seconds left. And I think the Aviators should either just take a shot down the field or run it into the half. Because right now, what they're doing, they don't want to really risk anything. They're going to line up for the Hail Mary. Let's see if Russell Rennis got himself a 70-yard arm. He does chuck it down the field as far as he can, and that one incomplete. And that is the end of an amazing first half. The Chicago Cougars so far looking to get that upset over the Aviators here in Ohio. Score 21-17. And that was a great first half right there, man. To come, you got the Orlando Sentinels and the Mexico City Conquistadors playing tomorrow. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. It's going to be a huge game right there. So far in this game, man, the Chicago Cougars, man, they have came out swinging. Rob Slater, 3 touchdowns in that game. This interception, though, he threw was able to turn into points for the Aviators to help get them back into this game. And, man, it's just been an eventful game so far today. Great to watch. Cougars going to get the ball to start the second half as the ball is now off the tee. And it goes in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great first half for Rob Slater and the Cougars, looking to try to extend their lead at the start of the second half. Offset I formation. First and 10 at the 25. Slater starting out looking to pass, and he's going to scramble. He's got the first down and then some. They weren't expecting that, and that's a great play by Rob Slater, just doing it all, man. Breaking tackles, making amazing throws. Receivers coming up, making great catches, and look at him scrambling for 16 yards here on this play for a first down. Yeah, you can't call this the battle of the 12s. Hey, look at that. Rob Slater's on a nice little leisurely trot run there. Looks like somebody's first time on the treadmill type of run there, but first down for the Cougars at the 41. Handoff, and Marcus Knight setting up the, look at this guy move with the ball in his hands, man. So quick with the juke moves and making guys miss. He picks up 7 yards on that play. That's just great vision also. He set up those blocks with that little hesitation, then exploded through the lane, made a guy miss, and turned a play that should have been probably like 4 or 5 yards to 7. Rob Slater looking, he throws, and this catch is still made for a first down. What about the grabs by London Lions? An amazing catch. 2 grabs for just 29 yards for him. Lynn Mayberry's been doing a pretty good job keeping him quiet. But still, the ball's been thrown his way. He has came down with the catches. Look at this. That's excellent coverage right there, but an even better catch. Drop back looking to pass, throws, he's got a completion. Tackle is made at the 40. Looks like he picks up about 8 yards on that play. And Slater's on fire, man. He's got a lot of This guy's approaching close to 100 yards receiving already here in this game. He's got a first down right there off the completion as he's able to find London Lions. And he is taking advantage of that mismatch. The minute he sees that Lynn Mayberry isn't on him, he's striking out to London Lions. He makes his third catch, gets the first down. They run the football here with Tamote McGahee, who powers forward to the 32-yard line. And he picks up 3, 2nd and 7. Shotgun here. Here goes Slater awaiting the snap. A little bit of a slow read handoff there, and that's going to be a loss on the play of 2 yards. Good job right there by Robbie Havner. They're down to 9 here for Chicago. Tried to cut back. It did look like he had a hole there, but once again, a little bit too slow of a read there. If it was a read option, probably should have kept that. But here goes 3rd and 9, and there goes a huge sack. Martinez Bibbs coming off the right side like a madman. 4th and 19, and they're out of field goal range. They're going to have to punt it now. Excellent defense by the Aviators. They drop back, looking to pass here, as you can see, and just try to go down the field to find someone open. He should have hit Marcus Knight. He looked like he was there. He'd been there open, and the minute he tried to think about throwing it to him, it was just way too late. Huge job by the defense. Able to get it done there. Punt goes out of bounds. No, it stays in. Looks like it's going to be a touchback, and it will. Great job by the Aviators defense, and so it's now time to see if they can take advantage once again. Last time they were able to get a nice momentum play either by the special teams or defense. They were able to score a touchdown. Their last touchdown came off of a defensive touchdown. And this offense looking to try to score. Let's see if they can take the lead here in this third quarter. Nice little cutback, and man, what a run. Kadron Luss almost spitting off that first tackle, but still a great run. The former starter here for the Aviators able to pick up 8. And this backfield is just so dangerous for Columbus. I mean, you got Kingston Kinney, the speed and the power, and then you got Kadron Luss. He's got the speed, he's got the elusiveness. Just a great duo backfield that they have here. Luss still going to be checked in here on the 2nd and 2. Look to pass, goes over the middle. That one could have been intercepted going the other way, but Devasia Miller instead just goes for the pass breakup. It's 3rd down and 2, so what do the Aviators do here? Do they try to run for the first, or do they try to pass for it? My bet is it looks like they may try to run here. Maybe in their best bet if they try to go up the gut, but they actually pass, and the catch is made for a first down. Great adjustment, great catch right there by Malcolm Winkler. Clutch catch right here by Winkler. Get another look at this play. Just makes a great adjustment. He seemed like he was going towards the right, facing the right as well, but he actually flips his body over to the left, finds and locates the football. That's the same thing. Makes the catch, and that's a first down for the Aviators here. 1st and 10 at the 42. Gonna run the football, and a good job right there by the defense. Stones him down at the 43. Just a 1-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 9. For the Aviators. Ross Skolson, the linebacker there on the tackle. They're going to spread out the field to the right side with 3 receivers. Tight end over to the left. They look to pass. Russell Rennis able to get this one out to Winkler again for a first down. Big play by the tight end. Moving down the field, that's his 3rd reception of the day. His 2nd so far of this drive. This has really been a great playoff game to start the postseason of the RFL, man. The Aviators looking to try to get their first victory ever against the Cougars, while the Cougars look to pull off the upset and get their 3rd victory in a row. They are on top, but for now, the Aviators moving the football in the Cougars' territory at the 46. He'll drop back looking to pass, throws, and the catch is held on to for a first down. What a catch by Armin Holland. Hits him on the hook route, and they're in field goal range now at the 33. Here goes some play action. Russell Rennes launches, and he's got a first down. Malcolm Winkler gets it to the 4-yard line, and that's going to set up first and goal for the Aviators. Man, what a throw. He was wide open on that corner route, able to find a weakness in the zone defense, and he threw everything into that throw. Pretty nice, strong, on the line throw, catching Winkler in stride. And here they are with a first and goal, man. Seems like every time that they take advantage of a big play defensively or special teams wise, this offense always rallies and takes advantage. There goes a pitch to the outside, and he does not get the key block there. That could have really sprung him possibly for a touchdown. And that's just a horrible job done right there by the offensive lineman. He's out there and Poole is in great position, but Devin Bedell, right tackle, just doesn't even put a hand on DJ McCord. He just runs to the outside. He hesitates a little bit. He thinks he's going to get blocked, but not a single touch by the tackle there to try to slow him up. That looked like the run was there. The blocks were there. He just did not deliver the block. Play action as he looks to throw. Russell Rennes, end zone, touchdown, Aviators. And they jump back on top. Mason Maynard, the tight end, on the reception. And they take back the lead, man. One thing the Cougars are going to have to realize right now, you cannot give these guys any type of momentum or big play on the defensive side of the ball or special teams, because these guys offensively are taking advantage of every time that they do that. And they have capitalized on every opportunity. They've got great field position to make a big play. And Mason Maynard comes up with the touchdown there in the corner to put the Aviators up by 2. Extra point looking to put them back up by 3. And the kick is good. 24-21 is the score. Man, what a playoff game we have here. This is how you kick off the playoffs here in the RFL. Two teams that first started off the first ever game in the RFL, going at it in the first game of the Season 4 playoffs. And man, is it making out for a good one. Last time these guys met, the Cougars got the best of the Aviators this season in a 21-14 game. And that's why the Cougars have only met the Aviators twice in franchise history, beat them both those times. And this is a great time to get revenge for the Aviators. Let's see if they can hold on to the lead this time. Shotgun here for Rob Slater. Play action, he'll look to throw, and this one into the flats. Good tackle made in the open field there by Armstrong, and that's going to be Tavon Bryson on a reception. Submitted draft player right there by Coach Armstrong. Unfortunately, no more coaches are able to create players, but he was able to squeeze that one in right before he became coach, and there he is making a nice play. Honestly, can't wait for the rookie series as well for the RFL to see what the rookies are looking like. It's 2nd and 8. Cougars looking to pass again. Rob Slater stepping up in the pocket, throws wide open for a first down. He's able to connect with, I believe, Contavious Henderson. And yet that is Contavious Henderson on the reception. 1st and 10 at the 41 for the Cougars. Another look at this throw. You can see it was great pocket movement also by Rob Slater. Sometimes he runs rampant in the pocket, gets himself in a bad position where he gets sacked. We've seen that maybe a couple times here today, but that was a great job moving in the pocket, setting up behind his blocks and delivering a good throw to an open receiver.
319. 319.
Jamil Darby in motion. They get the snap off right before they get the delay of game. He quickly throws it into the flats. Excellent job as he's able to find Darby off of the play action there. Darby's making some big catches too. 6 catches for 77 yards. Could be on his way to over 100 in this game. What's good, Swindle Donut? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Once again, want to give a big shout out to everyone that is here. Make sure you smash that like button, man. It's been a great playoff game so far. And he just gets that snap off in time, and he gets the first down. Tomote McGahee able to get it into Columbus territory at the 47. He's got 4 carries for 30 yards. The running back's averaging well here for the Cougars. And still, it's a big surprise, still the Aviators on top in this game. Jonathan Conrad, the speed linebacker there, able to make that tackle. What's good, the Mobile Gamer? Appreciate you coming to the live stream. I formation at the 47. Play action. Rob Slater looking down the field, and the catch is made. He fumbles the football, and it's recovered by Ben Starks Jr. That's a first down now for Columbus. What a play by the Aviators defense. He's been making some amazing catches all game, but Rudolph was bound to get one big shot on him, and he makes him pay this time. He laid him out last time, and he was able to hold on that time, knocks the football loose, and turns the football over. And now the Aviators, once again, with an opportunity to take advantage. And, I mean, they haven't missed on a chance to do so yet in this game. Let's see if they can do it again.
Here we go.
Up by 3. Going to spread out the field with a 5-wide empty set. Throws over the middle, and that's a great catch in traffic. Malcolm Winkler goes down after picking up 7. 2nd and 3. Doing all good, man. Just very excited for this game. Glad to have you guys too tuning in with me, man, for the first playoff game of Season 4. And this game is definitely living up to the hype.
Here we go. Grand 38.
The drop back looking to pass, throws, and back to Winkler for a first down. And that's a good throw right there by Rennes, because if you look at where he placed that football, he knew he had to quickly get it out there. The linebacker was actually in great position, that was Devasia Miller, to make a play on that football. But you could see he knew he had to throw it inside to the body where he was going to have a higher chance of making that catch, and that actually works out. Gets the first down. Aviators continue to move the chains.
Let's go.
1st and 10, going to drop back, throws out of the backfield. Kingston Kinney has been quiet so far today, but there he is with a great play on that wheel route out of the backfield. Makes the catch. Good job by Russell Rennes. Picks up 13 yards.
Let's go.
Play action, looking down the field. Russell Rennes, he can scramble a little bit too. There he goes. Spin move, and he fumbles the football. And it's going to be recovered by the Cougars. He picks it up, and he's got a lane. Kingston Kinney trying to chase him down, and he is just taken down at the 3-yard line. Oh my goodness. What a way to end the third quarter. We are heading into the 4th and final quarter of the RFL playoffs here for the Cougars and Aviators game. Who do you got winning this one? Will it be the Aviators? Will it be the Cougars? This is the final quarter to find out. Put your 4s up in the chat. And that was a big turnover. You got to slide. That's a big reason why you got to slide in the RFL, especially. Been a lot of quarterback fumbles. So here they go, some play action. Rob Slater moving around. He's going far back. Sets his feet, throws. The catch is still made by London Lions. Man, the catches he has been able to make today have been spectacular. He almost was able to turn around and dive his way in there, too, for a touchdown. It's second and goal at the 1-yard line. I formation. Gonna look to try to run it in. No, play action. End zone. Touchdown, Chicago, as they jump back out to the lead as he hits Contavious Henderson. The one time that the Aviators don't take advantage of a turnover, they turn the football over themselves, and the Cougars take advantage as he strikes to Contavious Henderson in the back of the end zone on a deep dig route for the touchdown. Don't know what the cornerback was doing there, but Contavious Henderson had all types of separation, had him lost on that play. And here goes the extra point to put them up by 4, and it is good. 28-24 is the score. And this game is incredible. Really bad turnover for Russell Rennis, and you can probably best believe if they do end up losing this game, and he's going to be kicking himself in the butt after giving up that turnover. That turnover could be a very key piece to this game, but here goes the kickoff as it goes in the back of the end zone for a touchback, and Russell Rennis going to come back out onto the field at the 25-yard line. And had the first down. You got to slide. It was a nice spin move. Great spin move. It worked. But unaware of that second defender, gets a hand on the football, knocks it loose, turns it into points.
Let's go. 190.
Shotgun here for the Aviators. Russell Rennis looking to throw. He almost throws an interception. That's a dangerous pass. Looked like he already had that read made up in his mind, and he was going straight to Kadron Lusk. And the Cougars read that quickly. Broke on that 2nd and 10 now here for Columbus. Bunch formation to the right side of the field. Wait the snap. He'll drop back looking to pass. Throws, and that one's incomplete. Great play on the football. And the Cougars, man, pass defense starting to step back up. There's another look at this play on the football. Tevin Thibodeau, he's been making some great breaks on the football and just great job defensively here today in these pass breakups. And here they are with a 3rd and 10. They've struggled to try to convert on these long third downs throwing the football against this defense. Let's see if Russell Rennis can get it this time, though. Gets outside of the pocket, scrambles. He's got the first down. He better hit the deck this time. He fumbles again. And that's going to be a turnover. Cougars football at the 35. 2 back-to-back fumbles for Russell Rennis. Now that time it's understandable why he didn't hit the deck. He just tried to get that first down on 3rd, but that second contact forces the fumble. Tank Flanagan able to knock that football loose. You see with that side hit. That's kind of close. Not sure if he's down. I don't even know if they'll challenge that. It's too close. And it will not be challenged. They say it's a clear fumble. No challenge on the field. 1st and 10 for the Cougars at the 35. Slater spins around, gets a completion. Good tackle right there made. He's down at the 36. He actually loses a yard on the play, so good job by the defense. It pushes him a little bit out of field goal range as well. Handoff as he tries to go to the outside, loses more yards. And actually, bless him there. He looked like he should have been down at the 37. They give him to the 36. And if the Aviators can get just one more stop, that would be really big. Got to force an incompletion just about here. It's the throw. He's got a completion. Jamil Darby, first down and then some, as he carries a couple Aviators for a first down. Big throw right there. This defense has allowed a lot of yards here, over 470 yards of total offense for the Cougars. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Contavious Henderson in motion. Here goes a handoff up the middle. Knight able to get half the distance. Picks up 5. 11 carries for 110 yards for this guy. This guy, unbelievable. Play action, looking to throw to the end zone, and that is caught for a touchdown. But there's a flag on the field. If it stands, that'll be the second touchdown of the day for Contavious Henderson. We'll have to look at this again. Illegal touching by the offense. Contavious Henderson must have stepped out of bounds before he came back in, and so that's going to be a loss of a down, and it's going to be 3rd and goal. No touchdown. Look to throw, end zone, and this one overshot. He looked like he had Henderson too. Just a incomplete pass there on the throw, of course. Trying to find a word for it, but just let them too high, and they'll have to settle for 3. This will put them up exactly by a touchdown, up by 7. Got one blocked before. This one will not be blocked, and the Cougars now lead at 31-24 with 10:56 left to go in the 4th and final quarter. So I just recorded my prospects' final game of college. I'll be dropping those videos this week. Crazy thing. Yeah, man. Can't wait. I'll definitely be sure to check those out. There goes the kickoff. Goes in the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the offense going to get started. Russell Rennes, 14 of 27, 184 yards and a touchdown. But man, he has really killed this team with those 2 fumbles.
Come on, let's go! Brad 38! Brad 38!
He's got to make sure he takes better care of the football. I think he might have caught the defense, not sure. Maybe against the offense, though.
Neutral zone
No, it's the defense. So unfortunately, they get a free 5 yards. Defensive tackle right there. You see Ramel Mays. What's good, Anthony Washington? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And what a crazy playoff game this has been.
Come on, let's go!
Trips out to the right side. He'll look to pass. Russell Rennes missing that one. He's wide open. You got to complete that. This is crunch time right now. It's time to see if Russell Rennes is going to step up to the plate. Trying to get the first victory over the Cougars here. Not trying to go 0-3. Remember, he won Rookie of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year last season, that quarterback.
Let's go! What?
Made it to the playoffs. Didn't get too far. 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw, and this one intercepted. What a play. DJ McCord all over Armand Holland. And that's another turnover. 3 back-to-back turnovers by the Chicago Cougars defense. And that's just, I don't know where he was throwing that football. And you could look at this. Oh, man, that was just a great play by DJ McCord. When you look at that again, he's in the middle of the field playing the flats. Then he just realizes that he's in the flats, about to go over top of him, follows him, and makes the interception. That's just a great play, and I'm pretty sure that anybody would have probably made that throw. For a second, it looked like the guy was wide open on the wheel, but just an instinctive play made there by the safety, DJ McCord, and the Cougars looking to try to take advantage. And they try to run, and he gets blown up at the 42-yard line, picks up about maybe a yard. It's 2nd and 9. No problem, Anthony. Always can go back and rewatch it. Look at this nasty spin move. Marcus Knight trying to get the first down. Goes down at the 35. Just 1 yard away from a first. Marcus Knight in the backfield. Aviators better send some pressure just in case this may be a run, but it's not. Play action. He'll look to throw. Gets it into the flats, and man, what a tackle. Holds him down at the 35-yard line. Now it's time to see if their kicker has the leg to knock this one down from 52 yards out. And here goes the kick. Quinn, let's see if he's got the leg. This will be a big kick to put them up by 2 possessions. Kick is up, and it is good. Able to knock it down from 52, and they now go on top by 10. Score 34-24. That's a big kick right there. And it looked like he had even more yards to spare. At least, I have to say, about 3 or 4 more yards he could have knocked down if they were further back. This kick goes in the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cougars separating once again. And it's crunch time right now for the Aviators. 3 straight turnovers on all of their drives. And they have to take better care of the football. All 3 of those turnovers coming from Russell Rennes. That last one, understandable, but those fumbles really have come back to bite the Aviators and Russell Rennes. Hopefully he can keep his head on straight and try to lead this team back to victory. But here goes a shot down the field. Wide open. Missed tackle. Armin Holland. 10-5 touchdown. Aviators. They strike on the very first play. 75 yards. This game continues to just get better and better as it goes on. He isn't worried about those turnovers. He sees Armin Holland over top of the secondary, and he strikes. And now they are once again within 1 possession. Just gets the best of Tevin Thibodeau. You had to throw that throw on the money in order for that to be a touchdown and to be successful. And Russell Rennes does exactly that, making up for those 3 turnovers. And here goes the kick, and it's good. 34-31 is the score, man. We still got half of this quarter left to go, man. So much is taking off with these teams in terms of putting up points. An excellent game to start out the RFL playoffs, man. If you haven't smashed that like button already, man, what are you doing? Smash the like button and subscribe for more RFL content. After this game, we got 10 more games left of Season 4. I can't wait to see who's going to be our Season 4 champion, man. But here goes the return from the 9-yard line, and a good tackle. Knocks him down at the 29. And we still got ourselves a game. 3-point difference. 34-31. Marcus Knight, man, he's been killing it. Over 160 yards of total offense for him. Both teams are playing lights out, man. Really playing lights out, determined to win this game. One looking to get the upset, one looking to get the first win against the opposite franchise ever in franchise history. And here goes the defense doing a much better job against the run. Nowhere to go for Marcus Knight as he only gets right back to the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Second down, going to get it right back to Knight, and a good job taking the contact of the block and coming up with a solid tackle in the middle of the field. That was Mike Rose. He had the pick 6 earlier in the game. Able to hold that to a 4-yard gain. It's 3rd and 6 now. Slater looking to throw. He's got pressure, and down he goes for a sack the second time. Martinez Bibbs has been able to get to him. Huge sack, and the Aviators looking to try to come back. Man, this has been an amazing back-and-forth battle here in this wild card round to start out these Season 4 playoffs, man. Look at this. Bibbs just beating him to the outside with pure speed, and he's able to get to him from behind. He was able to see him. He wasn't in his blind spot, but he really did not have no time to find anyone open. Great job by the Aviators defense. Punt goes in the end zone for a touchback. And let's see if the Aviators can take advantage of this opportunity to take the lead after trailing by 10. Armin Holland today, 4 catches, for 104 yards. He came up big with that 75-yard touchdown on their last possession. At this point, Russell Rennes, all he has to do, take care of the football, lead this team to victory. Let's see if he can do that here on this drive. Rennes looking to throw, moves around, and that one incomplete. Great break on the football by DJ McCord. Man, he's been everywhere, making some great plays on the passes that Russell Rennes has thrown. Offensive comparison here, man. These offenses putting up points, and these defenses also coming up big too as well. It's just a great game that we have on our hands.
Here we go. What? 90. What? 90.
Rennes looking to throw, and he's got a completion. Able to find Armand Holland at the 27-yard line, 3 yards away from a first down. Going to line up offset I formation.
What? 90.
Two tight ends and a fullback, but they'll go play action. Looks to throw, and the catch is made for the first down. Still churning the legs as Wankler gets this one out to the 37. Great play by Russell Rennes. He had to make a great read there on that one. And Javon Payne, the rookie linebacker, just too slow to react to the football. He should have been breaking on Wankler the minute he saw him cross his face. He didn't do that, got there a little too late, made him able to catch that football. But here goes Woolfolk, able to get the sack. That's going to be 1.5 on the day for him. Man, these sliders have been absolutely amazing. It's only been a total of 3 sacks. You usually see a lot of sacks in the RFL from time to time, and in Madden period. But man, it's only been a total of 5 sacks in this game between both teams. Usually at this point up to like 10. But that's the second sack of the day for the Cougars. Loss of 5 yards, 2nd and 15 for the Aviators. They look to throw, and he's got an open Wankler. And that's going to make it a lot more manageable here on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 8. Malcolm Wankler here today, 8 catches for 86 yards, just 14 yards away from over 100 receiving yards. And this time is winding down. Under 4 minutes left to go in this game. Shotgun here as he looks to throw. And big hit as he is sacked. Man, Marvin Woolfolk just comes through with ease. What was the lineman doing there? Didn't look like he even blocked Woolfolk at all. He sent him flying. That was probably the biggest hit. Look at this, is 76 again. They lose this game, man. I mean, he's had himself a horrible game on the line. Here for the Aviators, Devin Bedell again. And this kick almost gets blocked, but he does get it off. He'll field it at about the 17. Spin doesn't work as he's knocked down at the 26. And the Cougars got themselves an opportunity to put this game away if they can get a touchdown. Over 300 passing yards, 4 touchdowns in this game. Missed only 3 out of 30 passes. Rob Slater, man, looking to lead this team to a huge victory into the divisional round. This will be the furthest they've ever gotten in the RFL playoffs. If they can pull off this victory, that pass, though, goes incomplete. Didn't have that second foot in. Second and 10 as he looks to throw. Brandon Briggs wide open. He does get it out to him, and the rookie's got the first down as he gets it to the 40. Closing in on the 2-minute warning here. The last play before we hit it if the time continues to run.
Here we go now.
Play action. Slater looking down the field. He checks it down. And man, what a fight by Marcus Knight. Almost gets the first down, falls inches short. And we are about to hit the 2-minute warning. This Aviators defense is going to have to come up big with a stop very soon. 2-minute warning has been hit. Man, who is going to advance to the divisional round? Cougars on top by 3 with the football. Aviators looking to get the stop and get their offense onto the field one last time to try to pull off this victory. But man, what a game it has been so far here today. Great way to start off the playoffs. 2nd and inches. I formation here for the Cougars. Right at just about midfield. They'll run the football. Here goes Marcus Knight. Looks like that could have been a touchdown-saving tackle made there by Medlin. And I don't know why the Aviators are going to burn well, I guess I know why they'll burn a timeout now. Probably should have saved those after the first play of the first down, but we'll have to see. But it's crunch time now for this defense. If they allow one more first down, it is game over. There's a flag on the field here. And that's going to be encroachment on the defense. Killing themselves here defensively. Martinez Bibbs too anxious. Now he's got a couple of sacks here in this game, but
still first
now
down.
you're moving just 5 yards. He was able to knock, with 4 yards an inch of space left, he was able to knock a field goal from the 35-yard line, and so they're pretty much close to field goal range. As long as they can keep it one-possession game, I guess it's still good. But this defense not helping themselves out with that penalty. And here goes a run to Moat McGahee down at the 38-yard line. Timeout immediately called by the Aviators. Second and 3. They'll line up in the I formation. 2 receivers out wide to the right. Here they go, running the football, and he's got the first down. And I think that is game. History looks like it's going to repeat itself. And the Cougars looking to go 3-0 against the Aviators and pull off this upset in the wild card round. With no timeouts, I don't see how they can even try to win this game. With the Cougars looking like they're still trying to make some plays happen. Tackles made at the 35-yard line. Never know what could happen, but I'm pretty sure this is game. At this point, they should probably take the knee. Run the football to Moat McGahee. Picks up about a yard. Yep, that is surely going to be the game since it's 3rd down. Man, what a win by the Cougars, man. Huge victory here over the Aviators, getting the furthest that they have ever gotten in the playoffs after coming out with a big victory over the Aviators. I already said this is a hot team going into the playoffs, and they'll be heading into the divisional round. Now we don't have to worry about 2 Columbus teams possibly making it to the relocation bowl, but the Aviators unable to pull off the win here at home. The Cougars win with an upset in a close game that came down to the wire. 34-31 is the score. What a game to start out the RFL playoffs, man. We got one more today. Stay posted for that because not sure what time that will be. Should be around 9 or 9:30ish. If that isn't available for me, then I'm going to most likely probably move that game to Sunday and make it happen where we have 3 games that'll be streamed on Sunday. Hopefully that won't be the case, but looks like that may be what we'll do. But appreciate you guys coming through for this game, man. What a game. The Aviators just come up short. The Cougars advance with the upset and are now 3-0 against the Aviators. Man, what a game. 34-31 is the score. Cougars advance. And so that's going to do it here for this first game of the playoffs. Definitely lived up to the hype, man. Appreciate having all of you guys here, and I can't wait to see you guys for the next game, hopefully today, which should be a great one, man. The Shamrocks, another team that made it into the playoffs by the skin of their teeth, is going to be taking on the Gunners at Houston. Let's see if we can get another upset. If not, Houston looking to try to get back to where they left off last season. But it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't. Check out our website at relocationfootballleague.com and also subscribe for more RFL content. Until next game, I'll see you. Peace.